Here are my thoughts on the Zara Cocoa perfume collection. Will these chocolate-inspired fragrances be enough to satisfy our gourmand perfume sweet tooth? Zara Cocoa Bliss in 3 words. Dark tropical fruit. At the first spray, I get a blast of sweet tropical passion fruit and juicy peach. It becomes more powdery, then settles into a powdered hot chocolate. I was hoping this would be a dark, deep chocolate with underlying bitterness and complexity. It is not. The fruitiness stays throughout the wear. Sillage is medium. It doesn't project much, but I can smell it on myself well enough. It lasts about 5 hours on me. I rate Zara Cocoa Bliss a 7 out of 10. By the way, my name is Pearl Denise and I love doing perfume reviews. So if you want to see more perfume reviews like this, follow me on TikTok, Instagram, and subscribe to me on YouTube. Let's compare Zara Cocoa Bliss with other perfumes in my collection. LUSH Yuzu and Cocoa is a stronger chocolate fragrance and is more citrus, whereas Cocoa Bliss is more tropical. Sol de Janeiro Cheirosa 62 is more gourmand, salty, and caramel. Not the same at all. Lattafa Khamrah Qahwa is a spicy coffee fragrance with that cardamon and ginger. Not the same. Zara Cocoa and Latte in 3 words. Creamy chocolate leather. The first spray is definitely rubbery and plasticky, but it fades away fairly quickly to leave behind decadent, powdery chocolate. There is a bitterness, not from the white chocolate, but more of a leather suede quality. Imagine getting a brand new pair of leather shoes and smelling the box. That's that suede smell. The white chocolate and musk becomes a beautiful sweet cream within 20 minutes. I could not stop smelling my wrist. I have a feeling this will only get better smelling with time. Cocoa and Latte had incredible sillage, but surprisingly only lasted about 5 hours on me with strong projection in the first 2 hours. I rate this an 8 out of 10. Let's compare. The honey and caramel in Bianco Latte makes it smell stickier, sweeter, and more toffee than cocoa and latte. The vanilla in Bianco Latte, it adds a fluffy, smooth sweetness. Cocoa Latte is a very chocolate fragrance. You get that bitterness and you absolutely get the cocoa. Cocoa Latte is sharp. Bianco Latte is smooth. To me, these are not the same, but if you like one, you'll probably like the other. Our Rehab Choco Musk is more powdery and smells more like cookies. Zara Dark Romance is somewhat similar, but it's more of a vanilla cream and white floral blend to me. I also get way more of the jasmine in Dark Romance, whereas Cocoa Latte does not have any florals at all. So these are not the same to me. Zara Amber Fever is a bourbon vanilla orchid, not at all similar. Sabrina Carpenter's Sweet Tooth is more citrus, marshmallow, and cream. Sol de Janeiro Cheirosa 62 is more nutty, caramel popcorn, sticky sweet, not similar. Kayali Vanilla 28 is more amber, vanilla, and jasmine, not similar. Zara Supreme Vanilla is more bitter, woody, and unisex. Mancera Amore Cafe is a more boozy coffee and not at all creamy or milky, not the same. Zara Cocoa Sunset in 3 words. Creamy floral pistachio. At the first spray, I get florals, perhaps iris. The iris is powdery but quickly dries down to a sharp coconut and pistachio. It reminds me of a more creamy Kayali pistachio gelato with less of that soapy note. The pistachio and cocoa sunset, which I do smell even though it's not listed, has that soapy note, but it's just more tolerable because it's smoother and doesn't linger like Kayali. As it dries down, this fragrance gets creamier, and finally, that's where I finally start smelling the chocolate. The chocolate is creamy. It is a milk chocolate, and it's kind of over very quickly. Zara Cocoa Sunset lasted about 3.5 hours on me, with me in projection in the first two before quickly fading. I rate this a 6 out of 10. Eilish by Billie Eilish is more of a pure vanilla extract with cocoa. Doesn't have any of the soapiness or florals in Zara Cocoa Sunset. Le Monde Gourmand Ethan Gaskell Tache de Cafe is more patchouli and woody, not the same. True Fragrance and Beauty Vanilla Orchid is more vanilla orchid with no milkiness and no chocolate. Sol de Janeiro Cheirosa 62 is similar, but it's nuttier and more warm. Cocoa Sunset is creamier and smoother with that chocolate. Cocoa Sunset opens a little bit similar to Zara Moonlight Whisper, but Zara Moonlight Whisper is sharper with that pistachio and way soapier. These are not the same, but I think if you like one, you'll like the other. Okay, so let's do some layering combos for this collection. As you know, I like to do similar vibes with my body mist and lotions and perfume layering. So for Cocoa Bliss, I want something that's fruity. The new On Vacation Pink Victoria's Secret Warm and Cozy has passion fruit and peach, which gives it a very similar vibe. Also with Cocoa Bliss, I like to layer this with Victoria's Secret Sunlit Nectar, which has a beautiful peach note that is kind of soft and really blends well. Lastly, for Cocoa Bliss, I wanted to layer with Yuzu and Cocoa from LUSH, which is a kind of similar fragrance. Yuzu is just more citrusy, I would say. And that is it. So for Cocoa and Latte, the beloved by Target coffee bean and oat milk latte is just a perfect creamy, warm, cozy combination. Also for Cocoa and Latte, layering with Victoria's Secret Vanilla Bean and Macadamia and Fleur's Caramel Skin Body Mist makes this very delectable, sweet, very kind of warm and cozy to go with the vibe. And then lastly, for Cocoa Latte, Bath and Body Works milk is just a natural, great layering combo. For Cocoa Sunset, I wanted to layer with Bare Vanilla Cashmere by Victoria's Secret. There is a patchouli that smells very chocolatey that goes really well with that. Cocoa and Sunset also goes well with Nest Madagascar Vanilla, which is a beautiful sweet vanilla orchid that has a really good vibe. And then also for Cocoa Sunset, Sol de Janeiro Cheirosa 62 is a perfect combination because these fragrances are a little bit similar and they have that really sunlit vibe. Overall, I think the Zara Cocoa perfume collection was nice, though I was a little bit disappointed at the longevity. I wish these last longer. I think Cocoa and Latte smell the best, but it was a little bit generic. Cocoa Bliss is very unique. It has that blend of chocolate and passion fruit that kind of gives it a niche quality. Cocoa Sunset was probably my least favorite, though it still smells pretty good. I don't consider any of these blind buys safe for the average user or perfume wearer. If you're a gourmand lover, you might love these, but again, I don't think these are blind buy safe. Let me know what you think in the comments. Until next time, I'm Pearl Denise, and this is Beauty Body Pearl.